Jamie, 1-1 against Teversall Reserves today. What did you make of the game?
It's another good 90 minutes in the belt for some of the guys. I mean, some of them, especially some of the young guys, we need to get them a little bit fitter. You know, we've only been in existence now for 2 weeks, so it's difficult. We're bringing different lads in week to week, but come the next 2 weeks, come the start of the season, we will have a steady 16, 17 players, and hopefully, you know, put a competitive side out for that first game of the season.
Obviously, there were some trialists amongst the lads that have played today. How many players today are actually signed on for the club now?
There's probably 8 or 9 of the 16 that have signed on for the club, so half of them were trialists, of which 1 or 2 showed well today, which we'll go and have a chat with in a couple of minutes' time. But as usual this time of year, we've got 7 or 8 lads away, holidays, weddings, etc. But as I say, next couple of weeks will be really important that we get those people back and get a steady 16 going to the start of the season.
The Eastwood side today spanned, I think, 23 years, from 16 to 39. How important is the experience and the youth elements in this side going into the coming season?
It's really important because, you know, Central Midlands League, you have got a mixture of age groups. You've got some experienced lads and you've got young lads who are there and want to express themselves. So it's really important. As I say, for me today, what was really impressive is, you know, the fitness levels of some of the older lads. You know, really showed some of the younger lads up, to be fair. So it's important over the next 2 or 3 weeks that, you know, they get that into the heads, that the sort of fitness levels that's going to be needed come start of the season, and as we get close to the season now, we're going to get a little bit more training in, and we'll be ready in the next couple of weeks.
Just highlight a couple of players today that you thought stood out really, really well for the side.
I think who stood out really, I've been impressed with Gavin Nelson. I think he's done really, really well since he's come in. He's a local guy. Came in the second half today as a central defender and did really, really well. I thought Matt Timpson, you know, he's come in and he said he wanted to play. You know, as he's got older, I think he can do the work rate up front, but he's come in on the right-hand side, he's gone in at right back, and again, you know, that's three games running now that he's done really, really well. So, you know, they were the 2, but we've had a couple of trialists in as well. Cameron Henry scored a great goal in the second half. You know, beat his man, hit 130 yards into the top corner. So I thought he did really well as well.
So what remains now to prepare before the start of the season in 2 weeks' time?
Train. We're looking to get probably another 2 friendlies in before the start of the season. I say it's difficult. There's been changes. You know, we've been asked to put together a side within 2 weeks, and a lot of guys have committed at other clubs. So we're just sort of trying to build what we can, and it might be that, you know, the first 4 or 5 games of the season, we'll have to see what comes along in terms of, we know that lads at a higher level maybe, you know, looking for a shirt, a regular shirt, so they may come along as we go into October, November, but I think we'll have a good steady 16 come the start of the season.